Alright, make a talk now. Let's have a talk. A little 5-minute chitter chatter. Yeah? Do they call that? That's not what they call it in Jamaica, but I don't know. What? Focus. Let's talk about procrastination. Now, there are two types of procrastination to me, right? There's one that has a deadline attached. That's like an assignment where, okay, this assignment is due in 3 weeks. And in 3 weeks' time, you need to submit it. And you go the first week, nothing. Watch all the Netflix, watch even more Netflix than normal. You go the second week, ramp up on the food, maybe call everybody you know to say you're just calling to check in. And it's like 3 days, 2 days, maybe the day off. You pull out all night or the night before. And it's at that moment that you realize that, oh my gosh, this assignment really wasn't that hard. I just needed to spend time doing it. I just needed to get focused, get my head together, and do what I needed to do. And then you have those moments of procrastination, or the type of procrastination that's not attached to anything. There's no deadline. It's a life goal. It's an aspiration. It's something that you've always wanted to do, but there's no external pressure on that. There's no accountability. And even if you told your friends, say, hey, listen, come, keep me accountable, that 100% dependency on that friend, knowing that they're human, means that, okay, the moment they forget to keep you accountable, or the moment that you and them have some kind of conflict or disagreement, you can forget about that dream, forget about that goal, and say, well, XYZ did not keep me accountable. And in thinking about that, I still have a lot of issues with procrastination. It still bothers me, especially for the second type of procrastination. And I was thinking to myself on why is it that even though I'm aware of what's happening, I still can't make the move? And it goes back to fear, and the fact that in processing fear, fear is your body's natural response to protect you. And anytime you try to step out of those bounds, over here in this bubble here, that's safe. The moment you give your brain way too much time to really think and devise a plan and say, this is what I'm gonna do, this is how I'm gonna do it, you activate that protection mechanism just like that, and it starts to talk you out of it. So sometimes all you really need to do is just move. No countdown, no planning, no nothing. Just move. Because you already know what you need to be doing. You already know who you need to be talking with. You already know the steps you need to be you need to take. You have planned this out 1,000 times before. So planning is not the issue. Execution is. And the only way to get rid of that procrastination, to get over it, to get past the fear, and to start to build some momentum towards what you really want, is to just get up and do it. Snap your finger, take a deep breath, go. It will suck the first time you're trying to do it. It will suck the first 10 times you start to do it. And I'm sure you'll get to a point where you have done it consecutively for 5 times, and then something happens in your life that throws you off, and you feel like you're starting over from square one. But I promise you, you're not starting over from square one. You're starting over with experience. You're starting over with awareness, and you're starting over with a set of skills that will bump you just a little bit further up the ladder the next time. Just a little bit further. So you won't be triggered by that anymore. You won't be affected by that anymore. You can stay focused a little longer. Try it. Let me know. Let me know if I'm talking like crap. But I know you know what you need to do. And if you haven't been able to do that, then we can't even begin to have this conversation. And I also know that if you have, then there's no way you won't agree with me. So, I don't know. Make a talk now. Join me now. Alright. Bye.